We're going to go into depth on the America's Army Proving Grounds map Hydra and discuss the good, the bad, and tips to succeed on it. So don't go anywhere.
I don't even got the plastic, shoot the shot, feel fantastic, gunner beds only got the elastic, renegade, wait, what, okay, I rip the beat up, I eat it, I beat it up, God on my side, feel the fire, I live it up, Gucci religion, you love to see, you rockin' those feelers, psych is the opposite.
Hey guys, it's yeetdownelstreet, and I make America's Army Proving Grounds compilations, montages, and tips videos to help you get better at America's Army. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Make sure to watch to the end to see how you can improve your performance on this map. Before we get into this, I also want to give a big thank you to you guys for 30 subs and 1,000 channel views. I didn't expect this so soon, as I only started taking YouTube kind of seriously back in April. I really appreciate the support, and let's see how fast we can hit 50. One more thing, if you see that I missed something important about the map, let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to pin it so others can get even more knowledge out of this video. Unlike the previous map review video, I'm not going to waste much time in summarizing the map itself, other than it's the newest map on America's Army PS4, it's set at night, and it's basically a big office building with 2 stories. It also has the extract game mode, where an offense team has to deliver an objective to the extract point. Let's get into the pros. Number 1. It's a great shotgun map. Crossfire and Hydra are both very close when it comes to the effectiveness of shotguns on them, but I definitely think Hydra is better. You can thrive with a shotgun as long as you stay away from the far north and south alleys, as well as east backyard. Basically, just stay in the main building and you'll be fine. Number 2. There is plenty of cover. With the exception of southern alley and eastern side, which I will discuss later, Hydra has a mixture of office cubicles, construction equipment, computers, and much more that make for great cover. You will rarely find yourself caught in a place where you can't quickly run back to safety. Just be careful when hiding behind the cubicles. They are not bulletproof. Number 3. The map has a good layout. I wouldn't say it's as balanced as Crossfire's layout, but it's definitely above average. I think that it's a little easier to defend rather than attack, as the objective is in an area that is pretty exposed. It's much more likely that the attacking team would win by eliminating the enemy team than delivering the objective. That being said, the offense team can definitely do good enough as long as they aren't too aggressive at the beginning and take their time while moving into the main building. If you get a defense team that tries to bunker down in the main building, then it's even better, as you can utilize the north and south flanks and attack from multiple angles to overwhelm the defenders. Overall, the map offers no huge advantages or disadvantages to the attacking or defending team. Now let's talk about the cons. Number 1. There was a missed opportunity with the parking lot. Overlooking the balcony on the east side, there is a pretty expansive parking lot with cars and planter boxes that look like they are fully developed. If you try to run through here, you are told that you are exiting the combat zone and prompted to return. If you don't before the timer runs out, you die. Fun fact, when my friends and I are feeling like goofing around on this map, we tell each other that we're going to McDonald's and run full speed into that parking lot. I think this section of the map should have totally been included, as there is scarce cover on the east side of the map except for the balcony. If they didn't want to include the parking lot, the least they could have done was extend it to where you can go behind the planter boxes. I definitely feel like this was a missed feature that would have added to the map's dynamic. Number 2. The south side. To me, the south side on this map is infamous for being the place where the people who decide to take the DMR role come to duel it out and see who is the alpha marksman. There's lots of games I've had on this map where I hear Joshua say, "There's no one south side, either on offense or defense," and then just flank into the enemy spawn. No one wants to go there because there's really no exciting action to be had. The east side of the map isn't as big of a problem as this, because at least the east side is around the defender's spawn. It's really boring when it's just 2 guys shooting at each other from the far west to the far east of the map. I feel like the inclusion of either another room annexed to the main building or a standalone building would definitely be in order to make it flow better. Something so it isn't just a lame standoff from really far away. Number 3. The invisible wall in the southeastern corner. If you go to the southeastern corner of the map There are some circular-shaped planters that look like they could be used as good cover. Unfortunately, if you try to hide behind these, you'll be greeted by an invisible wall, leaving you more exposed than you should if someone pushes from south side. It's small, I know, but I feel like it should be mentioned, as it really doesn't make much sense, and it would make this area of the map better if it was taken out. Now it's time for the long-awaited tips. We started with tips for offense for Crossfire, so how about we start with defense this time? Number 1. If you're in the electrical room, there's a crack in the bulletproof glass that you can shoot from that looks right down onto where the extract point is. You just need to jump on top of the desk first. You can shoot people trying to deliver the objective to save your team from a humiliating loss. I wouldn't recommend doing this strategy until later in the game, because enemies can see your silhouette while standing there, and they can shoot you without you even seeing them. Number 2. On the south side, there's a strategy that Joshua uses all the time with the DMR class. He jumps off the railing instead of going down the stairs on the balcony, but he does it in a way as to not take damage from falling or enemies looking down the alley. He then either jumps on this trash can to get a concealed shot at anyone at the south alley, or runs into the southeastern corner to surprise people pushing it. Number 3. If you head down the stairs to the right on the northern side of balcony, there's a corner that gives you a good look at anyone pushing from lower office south. You can also watch storage from here and get a few kills, as most people don't expect enemies hanging out there. Number 4. If you post up in the cubicles just north of the bomb room, you can get a good angle on anyone coming up from the patio. You just need to watch out for frags, because if one lands in the bomb room, you will most likely die. You should also make sure that if someone pushes south and is on the other side of the cubicle wall, they don't see you, because they could easily wallbang you. Now for some offense tips. Number 1. If you're the DMR class, try running up to the sniper perch at the beginning of a round and posting up next to the wooden crates. If people are running to the south side, you should be able to catch them when they're running on the balcony. You probably won't kill them, but you can definitely weaken them. Number 2. In the break room, there's an arcade game that is tilted sideways that looks into the locker room and storage. You can shoot through this crack to get any unsuspecting enemy on the other side. You can always do the same thing from the other room into break room, depending on the situation. Number 3. If you're a more defensive player like myself, you can go to lower office north and sit behind the cubicles and watch if anyone is coming from northern backyard. It's an extremely safe spot, as it's really hard to get frags and flashes to land back there. You can even jump on top of a nearby cubicle if you want to switch it up and keep the enemies guessing. Number 4. When you're in storage, if you peek the doorway that looks east and stay behind the sheets of metal to your left, you'll have a good place to retreat to if anyone throws a frag from the eastern side of storage, and you'll be able to hear if anyone is pushing northern backyard. Thank you guys for watching this map review. I hope you got some useful knowledge out of it that will help you do better on this map. Let me know if you're liking this series and what map I should review next. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and check out the other Thic Bois channels too. Their links will be in the description. With that said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.